Let the macro cannons sing their twisted song.
Tink tink. Yeah, they're so bad. If this thing actually is doing the falling apart, it's dead this turn. Restart shields. 0 damage. 0 damage. I'm finding it's like I'm fighting and 0 damage. None of them are falling apart. It's like I'm fighting an unbalanced fight that's also bugged.
Commence the symphony of macro cannons.
0-0.
Commence torpedo launch. Drown them in the void.
Yours 2 PvP in space.
Blessed are the faithful.
I'm not even happy. I'm just glad it's over. First strike. Yes, for anyone just tuning in, first strike! Repair the hull. Upgrade. Don't know that any of this helps. And I had to beat that, I had to use all hands on deck, which I can only use this like every 5 fights or something. So I hope I don't have any of that again anytime soon. Alright, where are we? Oh, hold on. Oh, Dead World, or Dead Star. Those things. I've never seen anything like them before, but the panel of the ship's tech priest Lumino reader said they are star corpses. Not just corpses, they call them stellocide victims. What did the Lumino readers mean? Who knows with those star sages? Apparently when a star dies a natural death, it's different. They look like these look like they were murdered and plundered. All of their energy was siphoned, like when a spider sucks the innards out of a fly. And witnessing these husks, if you don't mind me saying, scared the Lumino readers so much they wet their metal trousers. I thought a Lumino reader was like a device. I guess it's like some guy. Don't you think we are observing far too many stars here? I agree, Lord Captain. The stellar trajectories also suggest that most of these stars didn't used to be here. Someone was hoarding them in the system, and I wouldn't like to have been here at that time. The gravitational currents would have been pure chaos. Who could have pulled off something like this? We saw a star get kidnapped in episode 1. Or in chapter 1. Was it Drukhari? Dragging stars around like their property is quite character for those damn Xenos. As curious as this all may be, we have a job to do. Quick save. Hoarding stars. We're onto an episode of Doctor Who where they stole a bunch of planets. It's Homeworld. But Captain, we've spotted a planetoid with an unidentified xenostructure. Something tells me this is the place we've been looking for. Augur clerics detect a field of void mines on our trajectory toward the planetoid. What do we see on the planetoid? Practically nothing. The Augur clerics say the magnetic radiation blinds machine spirits. We see some kind of wicked pyramid, and we're picking up a few encrypted Vox transmissions. Tell me more about these mines. Good mines, I know from experience. Encased in ceramite under a coat of camelioline, their cogna detonators are inhabited by the most malicious and cunning machine spirits you've ever seen. Far too good for pirates, and given that they've been planted for 7 cubic kilometers, I reason that these are gifts from the Lord Inquisitor's own stores. What? Transmit the deactivation code we found in the outpost of the Lord Inquisitor's men. Beginning transmission, receiving return signal. 5% of mines report a transmission to sleep mode. Receiving coordinates of an area designated as main landing site. We have a safe channel of approach toward Epitaph and coordinates for landing. Ha! I guess I looted the code at some point in the game that disarmed them. Any traces of Calcazar? Plenty. We're picking up the remaining Vox echoes of conversations, standard signals belonging to auger observation systems, the gas thermal trails of shuttles preparing to land. You know, Lord Captain, it seems to me that this place is about to fall apart. Augers detect a multitude of signs pointing to structural damage in the tome located on the planetoid, and they are very fresh. Commence preparation of landing party. I will lead it personally. Are you certain, Captain? I beg your pardon for such audacity, but this old Void Wolf's gut tells me this tome is very likely to become ours. I have this bad feeling, as if, forgive me, your lordship, I've completely lost my senses giving out advice like that. Probably the end of the game. I am ready to face whatever lies in wait. Make the landing. Be careful, lordship. We'll wait as long as it takes for your retrieval signal, even if every Xeno fleet in the world appears to swat us from orbit. I mean, you guys have lost me like 3 times during this campaign, so I wouldn't, you know, trust you that much. How are you liking the game, Muck, and what difficulty? I'm playing on hard difficulty. There's like easy, normal, hard, insane or something, and I'm playing on hard mode. And the game's fine. It's great. I actually love it. It is wonderful. It's a great CRPG. It has this one mini game that's like ship-to-ship combat. I hate that. That has been awful. But the game itself, the story, the turn-based combat has been wonderful. If you like, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 or Divinity Original Sin, or Pillars of Eternity, or Pathfinder Kingmaker, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, you might enjoy this. Every person on the bridge freezes in astonishment watching the remarkable procession approach your throne. Officers and enforcers are glancing at you questioningly, but do not interfere until they are ordered to. We have come to speak with you, Muck Von Luck. You gave us food for consideration by revealing the mystery of our origin. From then to now, we observed, calculated, and sensed, and we discovered that a great change is coming, a trial. We see the potential for great disaster. It is already ripening. The wave could crash down upon the Coronis expanse and perhaps extend beyond it. We are headed for suffering and death. Good talk, Nomos, thanks. Oh, is it like a chance to talk to everybody? This is so weird. It's like where is it? The Space Marine guy is still like in the medic station, I guess, from when he got banged up earlier. I haven't seen him again since then. Abelard looks at you with a tired smile. He cannot resist giving you his characteristic appraising glance. Well, Lord Captain, my service to you began under the most remarkable circumstances. I should hardly be surprised that you have delivered us into circumstances more unexpected and surprising than ever before. One thing I am certain, the Von Valancius dynasty will cover itself in glory today. Are you ready to follow me all the way, my dear Alexei? As always, Lord Captain, I would follow you into fire and back. God Emperor be my witness, I have had the honor of serving under 2 rogue traders and survived one, so there would be no shame in going down alongside the other if it comes to that, naturally. His chuckle sounds slightly sharper than usual. Get ready, Abelard, we have quite an ordeal ahead of us. We've been through worse. The old Seneschal grins cheekily and for a split second looks younger by 100 years. He then bows his gray head. I serve House Von Valancius, Lord Captain. We actually have been through worse, because we went down to hell and he got aged and my bones got grown in weird directions. It was awful. Was that a StarCraft reference? It was. Cassia. My alien girlfriend. My love. Cassia brushes the invisible weight off your shoulders with a light movement. And your heart feels a little calmer. What lies ahead of us is uncertain. Perhaps darkness and oblivion, yet I feel no fear, no trepidation, no doubt. Cassia's palm gently rests on your cheek. To be here with you, to share the last moments of peace before the inevitable. If either of us should die in the coming battle, know that I will look for you in the next life until I find you again. Smooch. I would rather not wait several lives. Let us find our blessing in this one. Cassia shakes her head, laughing softly. It would be wonderful, my love, but will the stars let us? This is probably not the future you dreamt of. But if all this ends in victory for us, what do you intend to do next? Until duty calls me, I would like to spend the best moments of my life with you, Lord Captain, and only the stars know what will happen next. Steel yourself, Cassia, the hour of battle is at hand. My heart is fluttering, Captain, not because of fear or doubt. I am ready to face what is coming. Voxmaster. Your Lordship, the shuttle is ready for landing. We have the exact coordinates to a secure landing site. Will you authorize the start of the expedition? I need to say goodbyes to important people. I thought I was going to say goodbye to you, but apparently you're not important people. Argenta. Argenta rolls her shoulders impatiently. When is the battle, rogue trader? This idleness is torture. We must destroy our enemies in the den of dark forces, and we will do so by his will and in his name. Make the sign of the Aquila. Together till the end, sister. In his name and for Terra's light. In his name and for Terra's light, echoes the voice of the sister of battle. Have you had time to think about the future? What will you do should we prevail in this pivotal battle? I have longed to set out on a journey of my own. Forgive me for saying this, road trader, but I have followed you long enough. There are too many restraints, too many distractions, and meanwhile, thousands, millions of heretics out there have yet to be found and destroyed. I'm the only sister of battle in the Cronus Expanse, which means I have much work to do. We are almost out of time. Prepare yourself, Argenta. I am prepared, now and always. Is she, chat? No? Is she?
You are not prepared.
She is not. Pascal. The tech priest is checking his gear, whispering prayers to the Omnissiah. He looks up at you and speaks matter-of-factly. The tactical equipment audit is 97% complete. No critical failures detected. The Omnissiah shows favor. When the campaign comes to an end, will you stay on duty or return to your fellow tech priests? It has been a joy to serve such a distinguished person, but duty calls the Amarnat Collective to a different mission. The message of change must be proclaimed. The believers must be separated from the doubters. Pascal, no. Amarnat looks at you curiously. The experience of our comradeship has taught this unit much. The trials and battles we have gone through have produced trust, sincerity, mutual understanding. Amarnat will lead his flock through the flames and forge the sect into a religion. You took good care of my ship and equipment. The dynasty will not forget it. Where the iron flowers of the Omnissiah bloom, there must always be his passionate gardeners. Thank you for honoring this unit by letting it serve the formidable spirit of the Von Valancia's dynasty's flagship and your lordship. May we have good fortune. There's no such thing as good fortune. May the statistical probability be predictably positive. What was that one line? Was that, may the odds be ever in your favor? That's basically what he just said. May the statistical probability be predictably positive. That's it. So, yeah. Our one other party member is one that we made custom, so she doesn't talk. And, let's see, we killed Adira. Jay never showed up. I had a bug with Jay. I never got to join her. Yeah, I even have a quest to go do something for Jay, and I've never had Jay join the crew. The Space Marine guy, I don't know where he is. We went to the planet he wanted to go to. He got injured. We brought him back. He's in the med bay, and we never saw him again. I have no idea what he's doing right now. Yeah. This is odd. Alright, your lordship, the shuttle is ready for landing. Will you have the exact coordinates for a secure landing site? We authorize the start of the expedition. Oh, and then Heinrichs was mean, so I fired him. Permission to take off. We're heading for Epitaph. Acknowledged. Glory to the Von Valancia's dynasty. Be safe, Lord Captain. Alright, I'm turning my fan back off. Need a remote for this thing. I constantly have to get up here in the stream to mess with that. Okay. Go to the med bay. The med bay is not actually a room. I can't actually go there. Well, this looks like a Necron building. Also, when I was like 60% through the game, when I was trying to figure out what was going on with Jay, and I got stuck on something, I Googled, where to find this person before coming to the conclusion that my game was bugged. And I was really mad at the time, and I didn't tell you guys, but I stumbled across a big spoiler for the game, and it was, who killed Theodora? In my game, we still don't know. Lady Theodora, the rogue trader that's at the beginning of the game, who dies, and then you inherit her status as rogue trader. In my story, I still have no idea who shot her and who shot her guard. I know because of the spoiler, and I'll tell you guys when we hit the credits if it doesn't come up by then. But that's still something I'm like, why hasn't this come up? Because apparently it's supposed to like come up in chapter 3, and we're in chapter 5. This ship nearby. He's not in here. There's a lot of Necrons here. Alright, quick save just in case. Can we shoot them right now while they're shut down? Or does that just make too much sense? Even the wicked Xenos were no match for the scourge that has befallen them. How pitiful their empty shells look. The Xenos is not showing signs of aggression, simply staring forward. There's an odd confusion to its movements. Remember that virus that a Marnat had that knocked out technology? I wonder if Kalkazar used it here. An odd haze obscures your vision. For a moment, you see the metallic corpses at your feet turn into the bodies of soldiers clad in colors of your dynasty.
Patience! My nerves are
Out of the corner of
frayed.
your eye, inside the glowing green orb mounted on the contraption, you can see the reflections of people who are not here. They are looking at you curiously and fearfully. That's a neat trick. Oh, it's one of those pain in the butt ships that heals. Oh, that's what it looks like. There's a Necron on the top of it. They're not very good pilots. Now I'm kind of ashamed I got my butt kicked by them so many times. Okie dokie.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue.
Xenos is making the same rhythmic sound over and over, as if trying to say something but losing its train of thought and starting anew every time. Every few moments, the metal particles lose the color and become translucent, and you can see something dark and formless behind the metal, yearning to be born, but unable to do so yet. A broken metallic finger sticks out from between the sarcophagus doors that are slightly ajar. It is wriggling weakly. It's a big boy! Elegy of Sorrow. The long metal groans from a painful and melancholy melody oozing with venomous spite. The armored plates ring in an unknown language, and you feel as though the meaning is about to reach your mind, unless the monster cuts your life short before that. The grating roar is more like the sound of a metal torture instrument than a sentient being's speech. Examine the creature. The Xenos' entire skeletal body is made of an unknown metal interlaced with greenish energy channels aglow with currents. Below its waist, the flares of a grav pad are humming and rattling. Its upper limbs fuse into a formidable heavy cannon. Not a single part of the monster's body betrays vulnerability. Without a doubt, this is a technologically superb machine designed for annihilating all life. Disabling it won't be easy. Destroy this creature! The sound of the vibrating metal plates has both the rhythmic malice of a march and the hollow hum of misery. The lament of an immortal mechanism doomed to eons of wrath and battle or else an impending demise. The salvo from the monster's cannon is an infernal orchestral chord that makes the very fabric of space tremble.
What a curious specimen.
Wait, I said destroy this creature. Why are there 12 creatures? Why is there so many all of a sudden? Oh no! Alright, quick save. Mug beat the ships. I beat the ships, Banana. That was awful. Oh shoot, I just realized Argenta. We're gonna have an issue here. Oh, nice. Hit that guy too.
As the Emperor
Wildfire.
commands, I act.
This could hit allies. Better.
Emperor! I will not. This is why I was chosen.
A genius at work.
I'll do it. My Emperor! I refuse. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the strike is a prayer. I was chosen.
Oh, which gun am I using right now? Oh, she's using that new bolter. Oh shoot, I forgot to like experiment with it. So like if I do this, it's 28 to 38. If I swap to the other one, it's 11 to 12. Okay, so this, even though it's not a heavy bolter, this one does way more damage, at least on single shots. Like, way more.
I'll do it. My faith shields me. As the Emperor. That is not the Emperor's will. Faith without deeds is worthless. I was chosen.
Now this guy has this big shield that covers the front, and you're supposed to get behind him. I'm just going to do so much damage to the front that we're going to break through it. That's my goal here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yikes. Did I just see him heal for 200? Oh, bye, Pascal.
Someone just hit the ground.
Pascal's here. Pascal's dead. He's like Yamcha.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call.
A wicked thought.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. My Emperor! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Inspire and then give her a bunch of turns.
I'll do it. Why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. My Emperor. Faith without is chosen. As the Emperor. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor with you, my Emperor. I'll do it. Ugh.
A wicked thought.
We just leveled up,
Brace yourself, Abelard.
including Pascal's corpse.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor comes, you, my Emperor. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
Momentum.
Let's see, like, if I do that, 164 to 198. If I swap to this one... Okay, yeah, it seems like this gun's better for all
Doubt is
purposes.
for the weak. This is
Plus it's got the
unacceptable.
explodey bullets, which
As
are
the
kinda
Emperor
cool.
commands, I act. And escape the Emperor's judgment.
Damage.
Power resides in the will of the righteous. I'll do it. Strike is a prayer.
Does she have line of sight of any of these other guys? I don't think she does.
Faith without deeds is worthless. God Emperor, move through me. Be silent in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Oh my god! That pierced through and killed both of them!
It's nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Momentum.
Isn't this a
No,
job
no, no,
for
no,
the
no. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
serfs? Me?
Was just testing you.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
As the Emperor completes, strike is a prayer. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will not. Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without... As the Emperor commands, I act.
Aw.
I'll do it. As the Emperor...
Much better.
Doubt is for the weak. I will endure.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. If only that were possible. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Victory is imminent.
One enemy left.
Schemes within schemes.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Thunk. Okay. So Pascal got wrecked there. Everyone else is fine. Let's see. Considering, hold on, where was... It was gloves. Where's critical hits do double damage? Or plus 25% crit damage to 10 ballistic skill. But her ballistic skill gets higher over battle. Let's give her the double crit damage gloves. Let's give her that. Okay. Get one more AP. Oh, this will be an easy level up. Good afternoon, Mark. Hello, Lord Seppo. Info. Crested Notebook. The tiny notebook is adorned with the coat of arms of House von Valancius. The pages made from real paper and have a pleasant scent of perfume to them and are covered in imperfectly straight lines of words. The text is locked behind an intricate cipher, but you do not need to know the contents of it to identify the author. You know the perfect calligraphic handwriting all too well. Okay. Who was it? Theodora? It's like, ah, yes, you know who wrote it. Okay, who wrote it? I'm not telling. What?
Curiosity sings in my veins.
A ragged breath punctures the oppressive silence of the room. Someone is still alive. The maimed creature at your feet is still alive, as evidenced by heavy breathing. It was a woman once, flaunting close-cropped hair and equipped for battle, but now her skin is torn by metal sticking out of her body in a dozen places. Examine the woman. Her body does not appear to have external injuries. It was maimed from the inside out, as if her flesh was transmuted into metallic shapes that burst out of her skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody scythe. Some of her exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while others look natural. Can you hear me? With a heavy jerk, the woman raises her head, emerging from oblivion, and focuses her gaze on you. Even in such a wretched state, her eyes still gleam with self-confidence, zest, and subtle shrewdness. You, who are... Ah... That coat of arms rings a bell. Von Valancius. Not as surprising as one may think. Hi. Who are you? The woman tries to salute you, but the cut sinew costs her control of her fingers. Tanakia Calburgaria, Inquisition Acolyte, and by the grace of Lord Inquisitor Calcazar, a warden of the Epitaph 1 covert facility, or whatever's left of it. What happened to you? I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal thing in my body? I have no idea. It looks like something has gone terribly wrong in the crypt. Her voice becomes more serious and dry. The Ausspexes detected unknown radiation, and then everything broke loose. The Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore, and they started thrashing the place. The pylon I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles. One of them grazed me. I blacked out. When I came to, it looked like I had tried to give birth to a shuttle. That is quite the metaphor. All right. I'm looking for Calcazar. Where is he? At the facility in the crypt, making preparations for the emergency launch at the operation's final stage. At least I hope so. Or he's already dead. Now that I think about it, there are enough reasons to assume the latter. What facility? What operation? I guess you're still young if you don't know that in this world, whenever the big boys and girls say facility, the word almost always means colossal secret weapon of world destruction. And that's all you're going to get. It would be very disrespectful of me to spill a secret that has cost so many lives to guard. I see. Have I sated your curiosity? Then I'd like my favor returned. There's a pack of EHO in my breast pocket. Give me one. You can keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous today. What is that? Is that like a cigarette? Take a pack of EHO out of the woman's pocket. Good. You're old enough to know what these are for, aren't you? You stick one end of the cigarette into my teeth and light up the other. Make sure you do it the right way around.